What's up guys, Rich Superbash. I'm out here again with the all-new Outcast 4S V2. Back at the skate park, I'm out here basically to test a new M2C prototype chassis brace. Here's a quick look at the brace from the bottom, guys. This was an absolutely perfect fit, so big shout out to Mitch and Avery for this. You'll notice I went ahead and I grinded my own little custom hole there. When these are done in final production, they'll come with a nice little machine slit. This was kind of a quick job I did in the garage. I definitely recommend making a slit in your chassis just to let all the dust and dirt out so you don't blow out your bearings. You'll see the brace ties the front and rear bulkheads together. There's a total of 7 attachment points. This thing's super solid, and they went ahead and tapered it to sit basically perfectly flush with the chassis. Overall, I'd say these composite chassis are super durable, but with enough flogging, sooner or later it's definitely possible to break these, especially if you land right on hard coping or any kind of solid pointed edge. My stock chassis actually hung pretty tough considering the beating this thing's been through. At one point I did end up cracking the mudguard, and I'd been running with this little metal L bracket that I had mentioned in another video, basically kind of drilled through the sides. Eventually the crack just grew all the way across into the center of the chassis. You'll also notice the brace has been milled out for weight savings. I think I got 80 or 90 grams on the scale. The longer Creighton brace is probably closer to 100 grams. For guys that are interested, definitely expect to see this for the entire 3 and 4S line. Still running the stock ESC and the stock servo for now. I think I'm running a 16 or a 15 tooth, and again I upgraded to the Hobby Star 3674 2650 kV. Also upgraded to the 7075 removable motor mount setup. This thing's absolutely killer. What's awesome about the design is this one bolt actually locks right into that 7075 mount, so pretty much just sandwiches the chassis between the aluminum. The good thing overall, guys, is this brace is basically, it's designed to still have a little bit of flex to it. This platform, part of the reason why it's so tough is because of that flex. Overall, this truck's been holding super tough. These arms are ultra beefy, and again, the stance is definitely wider than the first version. Still haven't had to touch my slipper or my diffs or my shocks. At some point, I'm definitely going to dive in and do a little bit more tuning. So far, I'm super impressed with this platform, guys. I can highly recommend it. Oh, that was brutal, guys. You see the mark I just left right on the edge of the curb. Here's a close-up, guys. You'll see where the brace basically connected perfectly right on the back end of the truck. That could have very well been a chassis breaker, because essentially the grass just kind of dips off a good 2 or 3 inches just after this. You'll see where the brace took a gouge right there, guys, but all in all it's still straight, so that's a huge win in my book. Oh! Uh-oh. Holy Toledo. That was nuts, guys. definitely digging the handling with the brace, guys. The truck feels way more stable. So anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to get this baby out in the dirt. I just want to get out here for a quick skate park run while there's really not too many people here. So anyway, another huge shout out to Mitch and Avery for this awesome design, guys. We'll be testing it for the next few weeks to just kind of get it perfected. So far from the side, the brace looks great, guys. I do have a tiny little bend right where I came down on the curb. No big deal. Definitely have high hopes for this brace. All right, guys, take number 2. This time I put on the ARRMA 6S shocks. Are pretty much a direct fit. The front shocks are just a tiny bit longer. The rear shocks are exactly the same length. Basically just wanted the adjustability of having the shock collars to kind of fine tune these. Stuck with the stock 80 weight, and I put M2C pistons in the rear. I should also mention I had to use the axial shock bushings I've been using for years on the 3S rigs, but pretty much a perfect fit. I went ahead and swapped these only because of the stock shocks. They held up fine. I did put a little bend in one of the left shocks I noticed after my last run. Overall, the back end was just getting a little soggy, so we'll see how this goes. Andrew D again, first time to the skate park. Outcast 6S EXP. Yeah, it definitely feels way more planted now, guys. Nice. Just kind of showing Andrew some lines. Well, I'm definitely digging the shocks, guys. Well, something's going on with Andrew's truck. We're gonna have to figure it out. It might just be the pack is pretty much on its last leg. Well, Andrew's definitely got the hang of it. Nice. How's it feeling? Oh, he lost power? Oh my gosh. No. Oh. Alright guys, that's going to be it. Once again, the bash bar looks absolutely awesome despite a couple rough hits. Looks like one of my motor wires is popping out. Anyway, huge shout out to my son Andrew for making it out. We're going to have to get his truck figured out for next time. Alright guys, until next time. Late. Good bash, Andrew. Yeah. Sorry about the truck.